I remember myself like 4 years ago being very sad that all my paintings are very dramatic. And I was looking at Nicolas Uribe's paintings, and I really like him
Oh, me too.
as an artist and as a human. Yeah. And they had so much softness. And yeah, and I remember very clearly, like, um, setting it for myself as a goal that I would like to achieve. I'm not sure how did that happen exactly.
Really?
Because yeah, I'm not. I think it's. Mm, I'm just looking now at my studio wall as well because it's quite pastel colors and really nice. I think there's something to do with like real life as well, because usually when we take photos or work with cameras, we want there to be, or the way I used to work before, I used dramatic lighting. Even if I use the camera on a like normal day, it will either enhance the colors or enhance the contrast. So I don't know if I have an Android, so whenever I take my phone out, there's a little glitch. So when I open the camera app, within the first 2 seconds, it's like normal settings, and then I can see it changes to the higher contrast. And very often, like I go back and forth and close the app and open it again just to get it before the contrast. That's one thing. And I don't know, I think it's something to do with painting from life because, uh, or like making sketches from life or just spending more time just looking like at people. So, uh, it's a lot more. You see, like before, if I had an idea about how paintings would have to be, what I wanted to say, it happened in my head. I wasn't actually looking around. I had this message, and then not from like looking of what is around me, but just because I had some anger or some frustration that I needed to get out. So the message started here, and then I would use everything around me like plastiline to make this message come through. And so I, and then I would paint. So really, like the process was started here. But in the last few years, I think because I haven't had that such strong opinions, and actually I've been happier. You know, I had so much depression before, and all this stuff had to get out. But I've actually been much happier. So I was actually a bit sad that I was so happy, because I wouldn't have these very clear, strong ideas that I wanted to represent. So that went away. But what came was that I could have moments, a lot of moments in my day to day life, or of just like seeing something and being like, wow, and just like sitting for 10 seconds just to look at it, you know? And and that's it's something about not being in your head, like and kind of walking through life like this, but just seeing the colors around you, like and I do that so much now. Like if I get out in the afternoon and there's this moment or very early morning, there's this moment when the houses are lighter than the sky. And oh my god, when that happens, I'm like, whew, I can feel release of tension in my muscle. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. And I can just sit and look at it, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm no longer in my head trying to say something or, not that that's bad, but when I catch myself in moments like this, I'm just like, wow. And so, or sometimes when people talk, and this happens to me constantly, and our the color in my studio is a little bit pinkish, very similar to like it's a little bit pinkish, and but it's like a neutral, it's a gray, it's like a
Mm.
warm, and so it matches a lot of people's clothes or skin tones or blah, blah, blah. And whenever I talk to a person and their sweater disappears in the background, or
Wow.
with my husband at home, if he's like half naked and he's talking to me, but half of his body is almost invisible because it disappears in the color of the background, then I just, it's so beautiful. So I'm like, visually, yeah, I get so much joy from just seeing that. Uh,
Mm.
so I think it's, to answer your question, it's like maybe to be open to look around because these colors are in our day-to-day lives. Yeah.